because I can't see it. Okay. Welcome, everybody. We're going to start with, I'm going to do a clearing of everybody's space today. You can find this on our website if you ever want a copy of this clearing prayer. It's on www.healteachlove.org. And it's like this. We welcome all entities in love and light. We speak to you from the Lord God of our being, telling you all that you are healed and forgiven, lifted and enlightened, surrounded by the Christ light and the Christ love. We ask the beautiful many to escort you off to your perfect place. Go in peace. Archangel Michael, please take them home. Thank you. Now I ask the white light of the source of all that is to fill this space with your love and light. And picture a white tornado of the source going through your space and filling it with white light in every corner. I want you to we're going to do 3 deep breaths in to the nose and out through the mouth. And when you breathe out through your mouth, I want you to try and vibrate that breath out. And as you're breathing out, picture the breath going through your feet instantly. We'll do that 3 times now to ground ourselves into Gaia. And again. Last time. Beautiful. Can you start with some light language for me, please? Don? Unmute yourself.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much. Kechak ashne isna snubul akskide estuko usta ste eko torakash and tutskoska zi akatushna adis kika kotoko di akatra kurakata tandita saka tarakushka tinakai stisko yamaka yakatoshi nahaka.
Beautiful. Irma, please.
Ini amana nanashkani ni mini nanashkini mini ni amni nananish ni amni nanana amni ani ananamani ni amni shini imini nananashkana ni nana Aminia niniashke. Iminiana nana. Manania niniashkena. Thank you.
Thank you. Peg?
Memini kikine memani ale bibara mamana kekine mimini kikine memani ale bibara kama mana kokune mimini kikine memani babana cake. Namaste.
Thank you. Reinhardt?
Ayaka kamai kala kama tega ka nuya kala kama tiaka nai kana ka tila kama kiata kata oya ya kala kama te kiata kaita kana la kama ta oya ka te ia la kama kito kana la kama kiata kana na kaitu oikia la kama ta. Thank you.
Thank you. Jackie?
May I sit out today? May I sit out today?
Sure.
Thank you.
Kai ke ito sona i to kaita. Ina i ko oeka i te tio tu so moia ka i toa. Ina i ke ito to sia tā tia ka tata i tua. I no na nani ko o a tata i o ata. I tusu a ka tia tutu i tia. Unai ko a tata i o ata. Su ko ko a tata i no no nai ata. I noko i tata i toto a tia ka ayato. No sayata o ka o ata. I no e ia ka ia tutu sayata i tutoa. No si ta ka ia tutu a taya to kaya. Na ti so tu so waka ta ti ia. Na tita ko a ti saya ko ata. Na si o ka. Na tu kaya ta. No ta taya ka. Ni a ka ia ta ia ta ia. Na ka ita tu saya tu ko a ata ia. Ita ka ia kai. No se ia ta ti ko tu suia tu kwa. No ka ita ta ia ka ia tu tuata. No suisia tu kasa. No suisia tu kaya. No sa ia ko o ta ito e kaya. Una na ino na ito o ta ka ito so ito a. He ka ito so ito o a. Na ino no ina ina ia a na ia a. No so ia ko o ia ta te ia tu so ia ka. So ka ito o a ia ia. No na ia ta ia ka ia ta. So sa ia ko a. Na tia saya. Mama ino kaya tu sa. I saw a lot of green energy with that one. Reinhardt, we'll start with you. Do you have any intentions for today?
Yeah, my intention is to help to raise our frequency, if possible globally. Ai kai kana kai tala kamata. Moi kia la kamata kia la kata. O haya kamata kia la kamata. Ai la kamata kia la komata. Nana sieta aya kalata mai kia la komata. Mahia la ka kia la kata kulaka. Na haya ka ya haya ka. Kia la kamati ka. No haya kalaka. Ohaya kanaka, talaka tikia la kamata, yaka, oya kananaka.
Jackie?
I have no intentions today.
Victoria?
Today I would like some blessing and prayers to assist every animal on the planet who is going through the energies, the rises, ups and downs, the chaos and everything. And for those who are suffering, give them assistance and healing for the animals.
Koko si kaya tunay kakai to sanaya
Mamare ke bibara ka mamare ke kele bibara ka kakana mora ko kele bibara ka kane mimini ki kele bibiri ki kane mimini ke kele bibara mara ko kane mimini ki kele bibara ka kane ale bibara ka kane mimini ki kele bibiri ki kane mimini ki kele bibara ka mara ka kane mimini ki kele bibara kele bibira kaka kana mamara kokune mimini ki fera babara ki.
Thank you. Lily? Unmute yourself, sweetie. Thank you.
My intention is for those who are still deep in sleep, for them to start waking up.
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I think it's here. And my intention is for, do you hear me now? No.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. My intention is for those who are still deep in asleep, for them to start waking up.
Beautiful.
That's all.
Hoko kai tusonoita.
Mimini
Ani eshkene mini yana
kele bibiri ki kane mimini ki kele kaka babara kokune mimini ki kele bibira kakane mimini ki kane kele kele bibira kakune mimini ki kane Kekene mimini ki kane bibira kakane ale mimini ki.
Lydia?
My intention is for me, because I feel a few days I'm totally confused and very strange energies around me. My head is totally pumping, my ear is pumping. I feel very strange already few days, so I don't know what is it, but maybe some process or healing, or I don't know.
Have you seen anything around you?
Yes, I see patterns, energies, everything is flowing right now.
We've been seeing a lot of strange things lately.
Yeah. Yeah, really? Yeah. Okay, but I'm really confused. I'm really confused because I one day is very clear. I just knowing, and then come so down and confusion, and just don't know what to do. My mind is crazy. My mind is just going crazy. Then I just don't lose my mind, and I yell, shut up, please, I need 5 seconds peace. But then start again, then I see these patterns, then I write some symbols. I just writing.
It's light language, darling.
Yeah, but I'm totally, I don't know what to do. I'm so confused. It's crazy.
No, don't be confused. Don't be confused. Things are what's the message? Let it come through.
This is the new norm because the veil's
you're
lifting.
upgrading. She's upgrading.
Okay.
You're upgrading. Just breathe through it. Breathe through it.
Just
breathe through it. Yes, this is the month for you. I told you it was coming.
It's coming. I feel it. My body is just like pumping all the time. I just feel these energies everywhere I go. Then I just want to, I don't go walk because I'm so, I don't know, I just want peace. I just want my mind to shut up.
They're not bad energies. They're very good energies.
Yeah,
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
okay. So
Victoria's,
what
Victoria's
how can I
like,
allow it?
yeah, you and Victoria and Rick should all talk together.
Okay. What should I do?
Rick was
just
wa-
lie
Rick has
and
been waking me
meditate?
up. Rick is waking me up in the middle of the night. And he's like, "Do you see that? Do you see all of them?" And I'm like, "Are your eyes open or closed?" Because mine were closed. He's like, "Mine are wide open." I'm like, "Okay, so you're not dreaming and waking me up."
Okay. So it's
You see it with your naked eye, and even when you close your eyes, you'll still see the codes coming in. So it's both for me. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just a new norm for you as you upgrade, and everyone's gifts come on at a different time, and depending on what level of consciousness you are at. But yeah.
Yes.
So your clairvoyancy is coming up, like opening up for you.
Yeah, I did this. Yeah. I'm starting here.
Yeah, she's been able to see things, but now more and more she's and this was a message for you before, and I told you that things were going to start happening. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. 5541. Okay.
When it comes to the light codes, you don't need to worry about what does it mean or any of that, because it's what it is that it's being embedded into your DNA. So when divine timing comes, when it's aligned to you, you will know what it is, because that's part of your it goes into your library, so to say. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to worry. You're gonna see all these different colors, these different codes, different beings, and in and out of your dreams, even with your eyes wide open. It's very normal.
Yes, I just sometimes finish in different timelines. I just see myself, but I experience totally different things, and I just come back and I'm confused. Why am I here? It's very strange. Last few dreams.
That's why it's really important to stay anchored in the presence, in the what you call the now.
Yeah, I try
because you're constantly going in and out of dimensions or timelines, jumping around that it seems so real and confusing.
Yeah, my mind is just jumping. This is so crazy. One everything is good, 5 minutes, and then boom, then boom, then boom. Okay, should I just lie and meditate or allow it, or what can I do? What are you doing, Victoria? You just relax?
Well, honestly, I just take it. It's
because
I just take
probably
it.
just things that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of it can be upgrades too, and some of it can be some stuff that you need to release too.
Okay.
Is it anything that you recognize?
Yeah, I have just fighting with this masculine and feminine energy, a lot of.
That's the toughest part, especially when we've been, as women, we've been suffering and suppressed all this time for all these years. But with you just accept it and understand that what we live in is what we call an illusion.
Yeah.
So the time that we're basically here is to raise our consciousness and just be happy here and just co-create what you want to. Yeah, just what you want. So ignore what you see. Some of these timelines could be a past, a future, or even just a message. So what you're seeing is not always the case. So you just find what you want to do and make that happen for you. That's all you have to do here.
We can hold space for you right now by doing light language and holding space right now to help you get through this too. So let's do that for you.
Deb, I would say two things that perhaps can help. So one is if she's close to any nature place. So trees in general are going to help you equalize. Then another fantastic opportunity is the full moon tomorrow. So looking at it up to 44 minutes, actually, that's gonna help. It's the best equalization system that exists, actually. So
you go just outside, or you sit somewhere, or
actually it goes through glass. It's not like the sun that it would be sun. So you can do it from the convenience of your home if you have such a view, but if not, just pick a good coat if it's a bit cold.
Not really. Okay, I will try. Thank you. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Miguel.
Let's do some light language then. Hasi iko sojika hata.
Thank you.
Miguel?
So within my inexperience, my intention here today is to gain wisdom, to speed not only wake up, but also healing. I think the world is in need of healing. We are all in need of healing. So light language in this regards, and once again, from my inexperience, would help bring miracles that many of us have already seen to the overall population. So this kickstart can be triggered. And that's how I see it.
Let's begin.
Amin.
I think, let's see, for the anxiety of some of the collective to be lessened, and also for the children too, who are probably a bit confused about all this. So just to kind of help with their anxiety, because changes are really great. And I mean, it's for everyone, but I think especially for the children. So.
Yeah, not going to school, you mean? And
yeah, and you know, not graduating, you know, after, you know, work, you know, after making plans maybe, just, or not knowing if they're going back to school because of the school, you know, because of what's happening. So especially as with higher education, I think too. So
I see the world going on right now is a lot of people really are more stuck with the idea that they could suddenly lose everything that they got.
Right.
Not only their freedom, like they study, went to school, got a good job, got the house and got their business, and now some of them will lose their business and lose their homes. Like everything is there's just no security. That's what it boils down to. So it doesn't really matter how old you are.
Right. No.
Experiences. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And you know, the energy workers that suddenly are not able to work. because of the type of business it is. You know, they're on their you know, it's their own business, and it's their means of you know, earning money. So I guess that isolation too, for some, well, for everyone, we're all isolated.
I just see the fear, the people that they're living in fear. Now they're afraid to open their business. I'm afraid. I don't want to go out there and open my business and catch this thing. This living in fear is, it's sad to me. It's just so sad. I just saw somebody drive by in their golf cart with a mask and gloves on.
I know. Yeah.
They're outside. There's nobody near them, and they've got a mask and gloves on.
You've been programmed.
Yeah. And what are they afraid of catching?
I have to wear them now in my state.
Well, it's not mandatory.
Everywhere I go.
It's not mandatory. It's never been mandatory in Arizona.
Debs, if we don't do that, we go to jail. We get locked up and hauled off.
Are you kidding?
No. You have to, even if you're the only person in your car, as you leave your property, you have to have that mask on. Otherwise, they will pull you over. You go to jail, and it's a 10,000 Rand fine. Sorry, I'll talk to you. I'll send stuff over. You have no idea. I've woken up in Germany, 1939. You can't walk. You can only go out your house for 3 hours. If you're 1 minute afterwards, you're in jail. If you go on the beach and you're not walking, if you're resting, they will lock you up. You won't believe the persecution.
Wayne is in South Africa.
Food parcels that you would give to the poor people, irrelevant of color. You cannot do it as an individual. It has to go to the government. They then sell it, buy it, or only give it to their members.
Wayne, come home. Come here.
War is coming.
I bet.
Yeah. I digress anyway.
This is why we need to just lift everybody up. We need to, there's something needs to be done. We need to seriously just send this light across this earth. I know that it's going to change. Hopefully this is the worst it's going to get before change happens. Good change. Good change. Loving change.
I'm going to use my intention now. I'm going to place a green tornado of energy across the entire planet on all 4 axes. I want a positive, rapid manifestation of reality, and that will do it.
My crown opened up.
You're welcome.
I got that. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel it also.
Me too.
Diane, do you have any intentions for today?
Hi. I would just like to say, much like everyone else, raising the frequency and sending love and healing to everyone, every being on the planet who needs it at this time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Momaniki kene mebanaka kene Momaniki kale bibalaka Momaniki kene meminike kale bibalaka kene meminiki Momaniki kene Momaniki kale bibalaka kene Momaniki kene Mamaniki kene balake Momaniki kene.
Irma.
Hi. I'm just feeling a bit off. Either I'm picking up on the collective energy or just, you know, just off. Just I need a boost. I feel real heavy and confused and not sure what directions to be going. So that's mine. Thank you.
Sure. Maya Kura Tayato.
Papa Banikane, Mimini Kikine, Momini Alebi Baniki, Kale Bibanakakine, Miminiki, Kale Bibanakakine, Momini Kikine, Bamanakakine, Ale Kekale, Momini Kikine, Momini Kikine, Mamanakakale Kabibiki, Kale Bibaniki, Momini Kikine, Ale Kekale Kabibiki. Mommy kekene miminiki kele bibiniki.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Wayne, we've already done. Do you want to add anything else to that? Wayne?
Your accent, I just didn't collect it.
My accent. Do I have an accent?
I just would like people to overcome fear, let common sense be gifted to most of the leaders, a level-headedness in this real stressful time, and I would like so many more people to become awake. Really, I'm amazed that so many people aren't. So if we can just use that 18-mile radius and move it out to 36-mile and influence more people to become awake.
Honey, as we raise our vibration, you're multiplying that 18-mile radius around you, and they will wake up when they're supposed to wake up. Believe me, there's a lot more awake than you think. They're just hiding out. They're kind of afraid to let you know they're awake. They're in the closet. They don't want people to think they're crazy. And me, I'm just out there.
We all are.
I'm out. I'm out of the closet. My family thinks I'm nuts anyway, right?
But Deb, out of jokes, that's exactly what's going on. So I think if we can use this message to let others know that we are all talking about awakening, but many of us keep being in the closet. Just get out. There's nothing to fear. You know, we're preaching fearless all the time, but when it comes to speaking our truth, many people are, to this person I speak it, to this one I don't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. So you know, it's you think the gays have it? It's us. We're the ones that are in the closet. Yeah. Speak your truth. Yeah, we're the freaks. I see dead people. Yes, me too.
Worse, we talk to dead people.
Yes, we talk to them all the time. My sister-in-law thinks I'm crazy. Well, her brother talks to me all the time. He's been gone for 20 years. She would freak out with that. Oh, all right, so let's do light language for Wayne's intention.
Thank you.
And Don?
I did mine.
Yeah, you did it.
Oh, that's right. Did I miss anybody? Would anybody like to get activated for light language?
Me.
Wayne, Lily, Lydia.
You want another language, Don, right?
Oh, heck,
I
I got a
would like to
couple.
have the second language.
Add to your collection.
Yeah.
Let's focus on. I'm going to do an activation. Diane, did anything come across after I did an activation on you?
Yeah, well, I was doing, you know how you said to just do humming and toning? Yeah, so I had to go with that, and I felt a really different vibration. Felt a lot of energy around the top of my head. So tonight, while you guys are doing your lovely light language, I'm doing my humming, and I'm going to try and keep it going.
You'll feel it. It's just going to come out. It may sound like something gibberish. There are so many light languages. There's millions, billions of languages. Don has spoken spider. He has spoken, I mean, Don, it took him, Don and Reinhardt, it was very difficult for them to speak light language. It seems like sometimes for men, it's very, very hard. And I don't know why. I can't explain it. But once they got it, it was no turning back. Don is like a linguist for light language. He has done more than just a light language. He's done, I always forget the word. You've done planets. You've actually done planet speaking light language and universe. I mean, he's done amazingly well.
Crustaceans too.
Yes. Spiders. He's done amazing. And it's I can see the beings that he's doing and the constellations he's done. I mean, it's amazing. There's just no turning back for Don. It's amazing.
I'm over the deep end actually.
Yes. Yes. So it's joyful to watch and to listen to him. So don't ever give up. It's there. It'll just pour out of you, and it's like a release.
I can tell you this.
I know that I can activate you. And I know that I can do that. The ability is there. I've done it for many. So you just have to trust yourself that you can speak light language. It's just going to pour out of you, and it's just a beautiful feeling to do this. So I will do this for you right now. No, Zeus, it's not your turn to talk. Ho kaito ko ito ko hito to suka el ko ito hito ko eka. Ho kaito ko hito tito to hito tito o tito ko pekea. Ho kaito tito tito. Ho kaito tito tito. O tito, 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 tito. Ay, no ko ito, tito, 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 tito. Ay, to, tito, 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 tito. Ay, to, kakito, soy, takati, ito, to, tito, tito, ito, tito. Ay, tito, 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 tito. May natuita te ito ka te ita ite ito kwa ite ito wa te ita 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 o ma te okay, I've never done that before. What was that? I'm hot all over.
You're red.
Anybody feel anything?
A little bit.
I am boiling.
You're so red.
Felt like I saw something spinning really fast. Victoria, did you see anything?
I have my eyes closed most of the time when you're doing it. Because I usually close my eyes when I hear like language. Yes, I missed it.
Deb,
Wow.
Deb, I saw sparkles. I saw gold sparkles.
Gold sparkles?
Yeah.
Holy moly. I have never spoken that language before. At that time I didn't see anything. I just felt heat.
And I'm hot, totally hot.
I do see like flashing.
Yep.
The energy,
ping,
just,
flashing.
You know.
Like reflected light through the crystal.
Showering.
Sometimes I have that happen with me too. It just pulsates, like there's just flashes around me.
Wow. That was pretty powerful. Well,
I was seeing like an orb and an asteroid belt around it and the color red. I don't know if it makes sense to you guys. But
yes, it does.
Oh, Pluto's energy. You probably have, you probably connected with that energy over there, either that or Mars.
Because I don't know, but phew, it was pretty powerful. I don't know what language that was. All I know, I saw a disc.
Yes, absolutely.
And I saw an energy, and it was pouring down over all of you. It was an energy pouring down. And it was really strong, and I was getting hotter and hotter and hotter. Yeah, but I know that you guys can speak. Whoever really wants to speak light language, you can speak light language now. And all you have to do is relax and let it flow. Doesn't have to be right now.
No.
It's whenever you are comfortable, just speak it.
It's Kin 37, red spectral Earth right now. After the 5-5 activation, maybe that's why.
It was definitely pulsing for me. It was, I've tried to use some of the other frequencies when I go to sleep at night. I listen to frequencies to raise my vibration, and it pulses, and you were pulsing, and I could feel it in, I think, my spirit, in my solar plexus. It was moving like that. Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you, Deb.
You're welcome.
Glad you could increase your repertoire.
Okay, now we're going to come to healing.
Okay.
Who needs healing today? Jackie.
Like Irma, like Lydia, I just feel off, scattered, down, dragging, sleep. Just scan, see what you see.
Oh, my little empath, you're taking in too much of everybody's stuff again and not releasing it. Jackie, you got to release your daughter's stuff, your son's stuff, your nephew's stuff. You got to, Jackie, talk to me. I'm looking at Victoria. Speak, Jackie.
Okay.
There we go.
Here.
You're still carrying everybody else's burdens but your own. You need to release it. And that's what's dragging you down. There's nothing physically wrong with you. I see nothing other than I see all this luggage on top of you like boxes. And you're exhausted. You're carrying everybody's load.
I am.
You just have to let it all go. It's not yours. How do you do that?
How do you let it go?
How do you let it go?
Mm-hmm.
What works for me is honoring them and their path and their choices for their greater good.
Okay.
You love your children, but they're adults.
I have a archetype child, extremely scientific, extremely what the world would call extremely intelligent. There's like 2% of this type of person. You can imagine how well, I'm just, we're complete opposites. And I would like him to wake up. I would like him, but he's clinical laboratory scientist, a CLSIT analyst, and a university professor since he was 22. So it's all up here. Sometimes I just have to let it go. And that might be what's dragging me down right now, is because
bingo.
What was that?
Bingo. You got two parents right here doing the same thing.
Am I? Is that you too, or me and Jackie?
You and Jackie.
Yep, it is. And when you spoke, it reminded me of, this boy is just precious, as your children are to you. And, the world sees this accomplished person, and all I see is this little boy. I want to wake up. That's heavy.
Well, and her daughter's in the medical field. So you've got this virus and you've got all this stuff going on, and you're worried death that she's going to be out of a job, and you've got to let these burdens go and trust that everything's going to be okay. You know what I mean? You can't carry all these burdens, ladies.
Correct.
You can't carry their burdens.
Nope.
Their path is their path. You have to walk your path.
And you have to honor that. You really, really,
exactly
really need
right.
to take
you have
time.
to honor that, because they wrote their script. They wrote their script before they arrived here. You wrote yours.
And it's a
you
gift
understand that?
Yeah. And my daughter-in-law just got her PhD in nursing. So it's just, the world sees bigger, but that doesn't always mean understanding of the spirit and soul. So you really do have to honor and not take anything away from them. And that's the only way I get through it. Just on.
Thank you.
Yeah, because when you try and run their life or worry, you're taking away from your life and your path, and you're taking away from what your life that you should be living. It's time for you to live. You've done your mommyhood.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for you to live.
Okay.
And in living, you'll raise your vibration and exude that to everyone around you, including your family. That's how I have to look at it.
Plus everything that should be opening up for you, like your talents that are the rights that you have, like your clairvoyance and your telepathic abilities and all these things that are waiting in the wings to unlock are sitting there. And you're so worried about everything else, and that's what's tearing you down. Stop it, ladies. This is your time now. What do you want to do with the rest of your life? It's time for you.
Yeah.
You can't worry about the kids anymore. It's time to worry about me. It's not being selfish at all. You've done everything that you're supposed to do. Smile. It's okay, Jackie.
It's all right.
It's okay.
I mean, if I may, there's a part also on the conditionality of love in a way that could help see it. In other words, like going for that unconditionality of love would allow also to basically let go of whatever it is they choose to do, and at the same time be okay with you being in this condition. Because I mean, for me, and I'm speaking for myself right now, but there was a point in my awakening in which nobody in my family back in my native country would literally understand what was going on with me. And at a certain point, that was a huge test of me to understand that they're my family. I love them very much, but all the people in the world are also my family in a way. So if I want to be coherent with that unconditional love, I would also need to understand, let them be the way they are. Let me face my own challenges. And, you know, it was tough for a time, but funny enough, it reconnected back later. And we have this relationship that is definitely not riddled by these conditions anymore. So I think positives would come. It's only that when you are in the mud in a way, or in a complicated situation, it's difficult to fully trust it. But I mean, that's why I wanted to share what happened to me. So, hopefully.
Thank you, Miguel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I add something to that? I may not be a mother to human babies, but I'm a mother to fur babies. But I feel that the greatest thing we can do as mothers is to be there for them when they need us, not the other way around. Not when they don't need us, interfering with their path or telling them what to do or any of that. That becomes more like a preaching.
She doesn't do that.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that.
Yeah.
But with this, but as each
You don't
person,
preach to an architect.
yes.
She
but
worries. She worries.
yes,
She worries too much.
As each person, we are also the teacher and the student at the same time.
Yeah.
So, you know, we learn from each other. If your son is not going to awaken or your daughter is not going to awaken, maybe they will do so later, and maybe they won't. Maybe they will just brush it aside, but their kids will.
Yeah.
Planting seeds, it will always be sprouting sometime later on. It's never going to be immediate.
Yeah.
So just give hope. They will come around. I mean, how could you not come around with the way how reality is right now? You're forced to awaken. You're forced to open your eyes to see something different out of the old system.
I've seen it coming around in my own family, which I never thought I would see. And it's pretty amazing.
That is amazing. That's great.
You know, and she wants to meet with me like once a week to just hear about the angels. And it's probably taken 17 years for her to finally want that.
That's
so
great.
You know, just and you just have to meet them where they are. And you know, it's pretty amazing. Deb knows where I came from.
Yes. We come from the same place.
Yeah, we do. And, you know, so it's, you know, you just welcome it. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Jackie, if it helps, visualize just a unlocked gate with a road, and you keep working and doing everything that you would do, and just make sure that door is open. to your heart, so that anytime, as Peg said, that they want to come and, you know, join you, ask questions, anything, just visualize you living your best life with that open door, which is, like I said, I have to use a lot of tools to get out of my head and the fear to just allow, I only have 2 children. I think one's awake and doesn't really admit it. And the other one, I'm not quite sure where he is, but he is very, very scientific and does have that fear that the medical field is kind of creating within itself. But leave that door open. You imagine you living your best life, what you want. And I mean, just daydream the heck out of it. And then just make sure that that gate is open, or the door open, or whatever, so that you give that allowance for them to come to you whenever they need you. I hope that helps.
It does. And they know that, but it does help. Yes. Yes. Thank you.
And you needed to scan Irma?
Yes. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's what's bringing me down, but it could be. So if you have me on camera yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was that. But you also have a little implant in the back of your neck. Little devil's got you again.
Yeah.
Let's dissolve that.
Thank you.
It's right. It's right.
Right here?
Where the neck and the shoulders meet.
Yep. Boy, I feel those. Even doing my light language, I was trying to adjust. Thank you. Thank you, Rick. Thank you both.
It's gone now.
Yes.
I don't see anything else.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, you definitely have the emotions with your son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the energies, remember the energies have been really powerful this week. Since the 1st of May, there and the Schumann resonance has been just amazing. The whiteout. I've been posting it on my Heal, Teach, Love Facebook page too. When it's been really crazy, I've been posting it on there. But I know that the energies have been crazy since we've been seeing. Well, he's been waking me up with. Do you see all them? Do you see him? This is crazy stuff. Yeah. These white energies in our room. Do you see them all? They're all over the place.
Yeah, they were Arcturians. They were just swarming everywhere, all over me. It scared me at first, but then I just said, turn over and
I told
let it happen.
I said, I don't feel anything negative because I said, do you feel anything negative? And he said, no. I said, I don't either. So go back to sleep.
Yeah.
It's like waking me up in the middle of the night.
The whole room was covered just in them. They're just everywhere.
My husband tells me to tell my people to not wake him up. He says, I can feel them, and he's not awake. He thinks they're gonna like walk in, and I can't really see anything, but he must feel something because he'll say something.
Vibrations.
Mm-hmm. He'll say.
I feel the vibration first, and then I see them. Yeah.
And he's not but he says, I feel something, and they're gonna wake me up.
Well, last night I fell asleep. I was just dozing off to sleep, and he tapped me. He goes, "You have an energy right above your head." I'm like, okay, I'm sleeping.
Yeah, it's about 6 inches off her head. It's just hovering.
Thank you. And he goes, "Oh," I said, "It's an angel."
Yeah.
Because I can tell what it is. He sees them. It tells me I'm just an angel. Don't worry. It's one of my angels. I'm going back to sleep. Yeah. All right, who's next? Let's see. Don, you have a picture to show me? Show us?
Friend, this is my friend from work, and he, oh, hang a sec. There it is. Hopefully you can see it okay. His name's Matt. It's the father.
Can't see his face very well. Can you,
I can change.
his face is
yeah, it's
like
kind of
blanked out.
Yeah, okay, hang on a sec. I'll bring it down closer. How about that?
That's much better.
Much better. Oops.
All right.
All right. Is it his right leg?
I'm not sure which leg. I think it is his right leg.
Something to do with his bones.
Yes. He had an accident many years ago.
Yeah, I know. It's showing me the damage inside his leg. Okay. He did repair work. Let's see what he says.
Okay, thank you very much.
And I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what he did after you see your friend.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Reinhardt, honey, can we
Thank you,
say
Rick.
something so we can see you?
Yeah, thank you that we can have a look.
Just want us to do a scan, honey?
Yeah, because last time I had quite a few implants, and I would like to know if it's still without implants, and if you see something else. Okay, thank you.
Oh, you have one right here. You put one right in your wrist. They did it last night.
Oh.
Only one. Dissolving it. Father's checking your heart, make sure you're okay.
Okay.
He says okay.
Beautiful. The implant was in the left or right side of the
left.
On the left.
Yes.
And recently, just last night, you said last night?
Yes, last night.
I don't know what I can do, you know, how to separate myself from those things. They must know.
There's nothing, you know, Rick had, how many did you have last night?
Yeah, I came to Deb and talked to her.
to scan me, or I scanned myself pretty much, and she told me I had 8 yesterday.
He had 8 yesterday.
And it was overnight that it happened. My
Okay.
back, yeah, my back was giving me problems.
Until we get to the 5th dimension, our cells are up and above. There's nothing we can do about it because our leaders in the 1940s agreed to all this.
Yeah. Sometimes
Nothing we can do.
mosquito bites, you know.
Yeah.
You come during the night and you just try to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. We have to check them after.
I
some.
know it's irritating.
Thank you.
Is Wayne still here? His connection is unstable. Did he have to leave?
He's on the bottom.
He's still here.
Did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
I made it back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just dropped it. Africa, it's Africa. You gotta love it. Anyway.
I know. Okay, Victoria.
I think baby is trying to sleep, so here.
Baby. Bobby?
Bobby, yeah.
Is he feeling better since we did the scan the other day? Is he still feeling poor?
He seems a bit better, but because he needs a bit more attention. I've been walking him more.
Okay. Let's see how he's doing. Doing healing on his urinary tract. It looks like he's got a little bit of an infection starting. Checking his ears. Yeah, he seems to be okay, other than a little bit of an infection starting in his urinary tract. His ears, his teeth are fine. We did his teeth and gums the other day. His heart muscle, his all his other God, I can't even think of the words. What's wrong with me? All his other organs are fine. His skin is fine now. It's good.
Now, check me.
Yep.
If you can.
Let's check you, lady.
How are you feeling? Better?
Well, I'll let you finish first. And
Yeah,
then
let's do a scan though. To your back, your spine, your lower back. You have an implant there too again.
I figure so. That explains why I'm feeling the tightness there. You can feel the implants.
Yeah.
But they did.
Some people can't. But you're so sensitive, you can.
Oh, of course I can.
One just above your chakra, your root chakra.
Do you see the scar tissues in my heart? Because I see them.
Haven't gotten there yet.
Oh.
We're still working on the back, okay, the spine. But now that you've put my attention there, yes. Going to dissolve it though. There's not going to be scar tissue there. Can you see the circle of energy in the center of your chest? Nice emerald green. You see it pulsating up and down and side to side in every direction. The scar tissue's gone around your heart. Now the green emerald energy is going to be pulsating. It's going to send that healing in all directions throughout your body. It's going to stay there for 3 days. It's going to continue this healing energy. It's going to continue the healing throughout your blood system and your electrical system, your lungs, your respiratory.
I'm surprised I only got hit with one implant at a time like this.
Well, so this healing energy is going to continue for days.
Actually, right before coming on, I was going to heal myself, and I ran out of time, and I started with that green emerald energy in my heart, and then I just my dad is going to do it anyway, so I let her do it. And yeah, when it was removed, it was really weird. I don't understand is when it happened. I don't want to go into details here, okay? But when it happened,
You're talking about the one from the other day that we talked about?
Yeah, I don't want to scare people. Yeah. So when it happened, I was still doing these transmission, these meditations, and raising up the threefold flame was still blazing and everything. I was so energetic. It seems like it wasn't even there. It just wasn't there, even though it was there. But then towards that time that when I messaged you know, it got me thinking because there's, you know, I had suspicion, so I got you a message you, and when we removed it, that the I became a bit tired, and I could see the heart area. I can see the injury, the wound, the physical wound. It was an actual physical wound, so to say, even though it was an energetic thing. But you know, but all it was for me was to lose some energy. So I rested, because when you have something as big as that removed, you will be wanting to sleep, or you know, you need some energy. But it wasn't really something that I feel, because I've experienced worse, and I don't know how I managed to remove them in the past, but I removed them. But I really don't know how, as you know, I don't know how my gifts work. But I was wondering, for something like that, something as dangerous as that, was that something meant to be lethal? Am I supposed to collapse and fall? Like I carried on days normal, energetic, and didn't even know that it, you know, didn't even notice that there was really anything really major. I'm just wondering, what am I supposed to feel with those things?
Because I think because well, I'm not going to ask Archangel Michael, because I don't even know how to answer that, because I've never seen one of those before.
I get a lot of unwanted attention. Let's just put it that way. I've been getting a lot of it for a long time, and especially when I awaken in my light. So to me, I just become a norm. But the thing is, you know, you can never really be normal with this, but you don't want to.
I've never had a soulless demon before. That was a soulless one. They had no soul. So this thing that attacked you was.
They come at me with everything they got.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
Well, you're an angel. They don't want you to succeed, and you've got a lot of gifts. You've got a lot of powers. You've got powers that you haven't even unlocked. I mean, you're very high vibrational. So the higher in vibration that you go, the more that they want to attack you. Yes.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of it, and there are so many days, so many times I brushed through death so many times. Like I said, they could have killed me many times over, and I was protected.
No, they can't. They can't kill you. They can't.
Well, they try to. Right?
Yeah.
They try to.
They can't. Yeah, and understand that even though they think that they pierced your heart, they can't harm you to that extent. So it may have been a dart in there, but it wasn't anything that can do you damage, which is why you can carry on. It was implanted in there, but it wasn't physically there. It can't physically harm you. Do you understand that?
Yeah. There was last year when I went into a Tao temple, a local one, just to do some like contributions to help them out in the temple, to do like volunteer work and stuff. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I was attacked severely over there, very severely. There were thousands of souls there at that time, and I had, for the 4 days that I was really literally bedridden, and you know, it was really bad. I had to call Yeshua, and then also the next day I had to call Guanyin, and Yeshua came down with a sword. There was a sword, you know, sticking upward with, you know, like codes and everything. And and Guanyin came down with a scroll, you know, of protection and healing to protect me. Like I see these things, okay, and it was so crazy. It was so crazy that they would go through so much just to dispose of me or block me.
Yeah.
And like I said, I didn't really want to bring this up, you know, live, but but I'm just wondering, because I'm not sure if these are just something, whether I should really be, I feel a lot of different things. I feel like implants, I feel energies that come in, I feel a whole bunch of things, but I didn't know whether this is something severe enough, because it only means I can't, when I speak my truth, I get attacked very hard. And, you know, as you know, baby got hit as well. Mm. And so I'm wondering if should I not be saying so much, or whether I should be?
Of course you should be, but you know, call in, put that blanket of protection around you. Put that you put the protection around yourself before you start speaking your truth. That's all. Call Angel Michael. That's all, and his warriors.
Because supposedly the whole gang was there in the room when it happened.
Well, I wasn't there. I can't tell you.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I just wasn't sure whether these things would be something that I have to note and be really careful of, or whether
you just need to protect yourself before. Just do that. I mean, I don't. It was pretty bad, that thing. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
said,
let's talk about this. You definitely, we do need to get together with Lydia, because about the seeing things. I think that would be pretty neat. Let's set up a Zoom with Rick, Lydia, and you about. We banished Ziggy, so he's having a temper tantrum.
Oh. So that's Ziggy?
Yeah, that's Ziggy having a temper tantrum in the other room.
He never complains unless he is banned.
He's bad though.
Because there's always Zeus that's complaining
in the bathroom. She's getting pretty loud. No, Zeus. Let's continue on with the healing, and then we'll get together, Victoria.
Yeah, but just to be both the ones here, is there any possibility, without me knowing all the details, that crystals will help? And I'm saying because for me, for months, I was initiated in a lot of crystals, and only recently I started seeing things that appear to be of the sort of what I'm hearing. Okay. And so I'm just saying, perhaps that could also somehow protect in a way.
So are you seeing evil things, or
for me in particular? No. For me, it's not exactly the same thing, but as I'm hearing through the story, I'm seeing that there are some similarities which I was not aware of. Nevertheless, I was initiated into a lot of crystals I would say overboard with crystals. And I'm just thinking that most likely...
Are you getting attacked, you mean?
Yes, most likely there's a possibility to leverage the energetic frequency and also the clairsentience of crystals to somehow create a little bit of a protection or a distortion field towards them. And then means depending which kind of let's say, which kind of energetic disruption we're talking about. We can call it a war, but basically that's my thinking, at least bold, a little bit bold.
Yeah, I understand crystals do help, and I do have some crystals at home, but I'm not the only one living here. So all the energies that come in and the energies at my home are not very positive sometimes. So you can't control that in that sense. When you live with people, you just your own little space, your little bubble. The thing is that, you know, when you raise in vibration, you will have the opposing force come at you every now and then. It was just, I just kind of wish that it just stopped, you know what I mean? But it just seems to never go away.
We get attacked as well. So I mean, you're not, nobody's alone in this. You know, we have demons visit us. The higher you go in vibration, you will be attacked. We had two demons yesterday come in, and Ziggy lets me know when they're here because he sees them and he goes crazy, trying to protect me. But frankincense is burning frankincense and putting on loving music will get rid of them. Anything, I put George Harrison on, or and go into your you know, My Sweet Lord, you know, and anything like that. Any music that talks about love, singing loving music, go into your heart space. They can't stand love.
You know, talk about that. There was this one occasion that was very interesting. When before I actually awakened, I found Christ first, Yeshua, Jesus Christ, and it was in 2016. I started going to church. Then I didn't turn off my laptop in my living room, but the laptop was on sleep mode, so to say, right? Then suddenly at around 3 a.m. in the morning, I had heard very loud music coming out from my living room, and it was 10,000 Reasons. You know, the gospel song. I love that song. It was one of my favorite songs, so I'll play it often. And back then, and because of that reason, I think something tried to mess with my, you know, in my space. And when that music played, it ran away. It was crazy. It was like Christ saved my life or something like that at that time.
Yeah, they don't like anything to do with love. The word love, feeling love in your heart, singing about love, dancing about love. Hi, Rika.
Wait, yes, hi, Deb. Yes, Don invited me, and it's about the child trafficking and abused children. So I sent him a message on Messenger, and it's about mass light language meditation, and the source told me, and the source pulled the depressed feelings because I was 5.5 hours did healing work this night for the abducted children and young women and men, and I get depressed. You heard it in the last webinar of Charles, but that's happening, and there are a few healing teams working on it, angelic and galactic and starseeds, when they are going to astral travel. And the source requested, am I supposed to tell this now? Is there time for?
Oh, we did the light language already. Right now we're doing healings.
Okay.
We're going to do closeout of light language after we're done with healing.
Okay.
See, I'm on Lily. Who was I doing scan on? Lily?
Yeah. Yeah, I like a scan, Deb. And
don't we have an appointment tomorrow, my love?
yeah, we have. I would like to thank you. First, I'd like to thank you for the activation of the light language now, because it really sent goosebumps from down and up. And also my hair is really moving here on the top. It's very nice. Thank you, Deb. Okay, we will do the healing tomorrow.
Yes. Since we have an appointment tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, tomorrow then.
Okay.
Okay.
Miguel, let's do a scan then. Speak so I get to see you, Miguel.
Yes, I said like.
There we go. All right. You don't have any implants, Miguel.
I had quite some work just a few days ago, so that's good.
You do need healing on your intestines and your stomach. Healing your small and large intestines, your stomach, your gallbladder, your pancreas, your liver, and your spleen. All that is being healed right now. And let me explain to you, we heal past life, current life, and future. So all these could be from now or future or from a past life trauma. Now your colon is also being healed. It's complete. Going up to your throat, your sinuses, underneath your eyes, your nose, your ears, your teeth and gums. And there's something over your third eye, like almost like a veil, like there's a dust on it. It's like cleaning off. It was, your third eye was open, but there was like a curtain over it, like almost like smog.
Yeah, there was a widget of a spider actually from ET Intelligence a few days ago. So that was removed, and probably that's also the consequence of what we see now. But yeah.
Well, it's gone now. It's clean.
Thank you.
Your ears. There was it's almost like you have allergies or sinus. Like a couple times a year, you get either allergies or sinus problems from weather.
Yeah,
it's being healed.
Yeah.
You're done.
Thank you.
Your past life. You were the Apostle Paul with Jesus.
Yeah, I know I was very connected to him, but I didn't know this.
You wrote the book, and Paul. You wrote, but not the book that people pass around.
Yeah, I understand.
not the book that people read in the Bible. That one is hidden. The real book that you wrote is hidden. You have a very close relationship. This whole existence with Yeshua. He comes to you in dreams. Do you know that?
I'm not that aware through dreams, but I'm very aware through guidance, and especially when I was guided to read, not the books, as you were saying, that have been passed along, but the Aquarian Gospel of Jesus the Christ. I would
when you were a little boy, he used to come to you in dreams. Do you remember those now?
No, I don't.
He's appeared to you many times when you were a little boy.
Yeah, it may be, you see, but the point that you have seen on the physiology goes from a very, very hectic past of trauma that basically triggered my awakening. And all you were seeing around the sinuses and the allergies, it was a very heavy metal intoxication from a little kid. So my memory was wiped out literally when I was a little kid. So I only remember that I had the psychic ability to predict an accident that I saw when I was 10 years old. All my creativity, all the things that I was able to do, people have told me. I have no. So you know, it's been a journey.
Yeah, you have a very close relationship with Jesus. That's the most important life that you need to know right now for you. There are others. You've had other lifetimes, but that's the most important one for you to know. Do you channel?
That's a phenomenal question. I get the info for my life as a channel would get the info of other energies. So basically, I'm constantly
Birth
guided.
Yeah. Everybody here can channel. Anybody can. That's your birth. That's our birthright. It's a very easy. Well, let's see if I want to say it's easy. Everybody does it without knowing it. So it's not when you.
I mean, for me,
you know what, next time that we do this, maybe, and I'm not changing the day, by the way. I was going to change it to Tuesdays, so to accommodate people for another group that has meditations and light language. But she changed it to Tuesdays, so I'm not going to change our day. So we'll stay on Wednesdays at the same time. Maybe we'll try and do channeling instead of healing on their next group, and we'll try and do something like this. So channeling is something that comes for everybody. It is birthright. Everybody is able to do it. You do it every day. You just don't realize it. And we'll do some examples next week and try and do that. Yeah, you do channel.
May I say something on this matter? Think of speaking. You know how we speak like this. Well, think of saying it backwards. In a very high probability, you're speaking light language in that action of speaking backwards. And it may sound like gibberish, but I assure you, anything that sounds like gibberish is a light language.
Right. It's craziness. And light language is channeling too. And I'm not getting any messages from Jesus. What he's saying, other than what he's saying, is Miguel can channel me. You are a channeler.
Yeah. What I knew up to here, to be very transparent, is be an amazing kind of events, synchronicities of events during a weekend. Is they told me that at the 11th dimension, a fractal of Metatron passed through me. So that's all I knew up to here.
You are still a fractal. Yes, you are a fractal of Metatron. That's, you can still be a fractal of, we're all a fractal of one of the archangels.
Sure. That's what I'm
We all are. Most definitely. But you had a lifetime as of the Apostle Paul.
I didn't know that exactly, but I knew there was something there precisely around this kind of circle. So
I can only tell you the messages I receive. My husband is connected to Creator, and then I get the downloads. So I'm getting it from him, and he's getting it from Creator. So source to me. All right, we're going to move on. Let's see. Lydia. Did I do Lydia? Yeah. Peg.
I realized something. Rick, when I look at you, you reminded me of somebody. And you can take a guess who. Seriously, take a guess who.
It's the TV actor, the movie actor.
You remind me.
Superman.
You remind me of Zeus.
Zeus. Well,
seriously. No, he looks like Zeus. I'm not kidding you.
I know, but that's his past life. He was Zeus.
You do look like Zeus, because right now I'm seeing Zeus and your face are quite identical, but he had more hair than you, more fur. Yes, I mean, not fur, more beard and stuff. I just realized that maybe I just saw your past life or something, but yeah.
He was Zeus. That's his past life.
I know, but it didn't ding on me before, but I just saw that the connection between the two, they look so similar.
I know.
I wish I had more hair.
Oh, Peg, so we on to you?
Mm-hmm.
Let's scan Peg.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm going right to your back, Peg. Healing your back, the lower back, middle back, your hips, and down to your knees.
Mhm.
That whole area is being healed right now.
Was there an attachment?
Nope.
No?
Any. You're good. I'm going to put a circle with the pulsating energies like we did with Victoria in the middle of your back, and it's going to pulsate, and it's going to stay there for 3 days with the healing energy. And it's going to be a heat and pulsating, and it's going to vibrate down into both your hips and your legs and up your spine. And it'll stay there for 3 days doing healing and strengthening and healing that area down into your knees and both legs and your hips and up your back.
Excellent.
Drink water.
I was told years ago that I was ascribed to Paul. And I'm just wondering if there's any truth to that, or what you're getting.
We can do more past lives on you since we've already done the initial one. So let's see what else we have for you. He's telling me you were also from the fairy realm.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, you were a scribe for Paul.
Mm-hmm. Because when I was told, this was like, I don't know, 15, 16 years ago, when I first started channeling. And I was beginning to just channel like healing meditations. And someone had to tell me that I was channeling. I had no idea that I was channeling. And this was, yeah, it was like it was through writing or typing. It wasn't speaking. And
been channeling for a very long, this is not me talking. You've been channeling for a very, very long time.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And
still am.
Oh yeah. You were part of you were there during the time of Atlantis too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting boiling hot again.
Me too.
I'm trying to show me pictures. Oh, you were a mermaid.
I always liked mermaids.
You had red hair. You were almost like the mermaid from that movie.
I did have red hair when I was younger.
Forgot the name of that movie, but
oh, Ariel.
Yeah.
I've been talking about Ariel a lot, the angel, and helping people to understand how Ariel, the Ariel from the movie and the Ariel, the angel, are you know, that they're a lot the same.
And they're showing me pictures of they're telling me you were a mermaid during Atlantis, and then they showed me her picture. They said, "Oh, you had red hair," and then I went, "Well, that looks like the cartoon or the movie."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And it wasn't the cartoon character. You were very beautiful. I don't know what your name was. It started with an A, but it, oh no, now they're showing me what your name was. It was almost like Ariel, but it's not. Arabella?
Arabella.
Arabella.
Annabella.
Arabella. It's actually my great-granddaughter's middle name. Arabelle, not
Arabelle. Oh, Arabelle. Cool.
Yes, you were there during Atlantis. How beautiful.
And I always like the water, so that makes sense.
Yeah. So there you go. Okay. So
Thank you.
Is there anyone else? I think we're done. Rivka. Okay, so do we want to do blessings at the end here?
Yes,
Wink.
okay.
Rivka, did you want to speak some light language, an ending blessing for us?
Yes, I want. Now? Do you want to do it now?
Yeah. Yes.
A moment, please. I don't know who's coming in. Asciuga la maya, kashiti che nondo, kuchunta kalasha, mahasala, kachite kete, o gahaya, maide gele, ishimaya kuwa, anjala jide. Juzaza jagala ma juzogo judataka, ajiti gujuza galaga jutike, ashahalamaya, uhashamata, ashalati. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you. Meg, did you want to try?
Memini ekane mimini kakaramono momini ekolebeba. Memini ekane mimini babala monoko kane mimini kikane. Mamane elebibini alekekane bamana kakane mimini. Momonoko momone elebibina mamana kak mamani ikane.
Thank you. Don?
Tantos. Tiantashna histkosta hastke. Wantaska. Nia mohoko hakatiste. Nia koto. Tian hashi etahu. Wantase. Tiananuya tiania. Kyokshe andase. Tialawia takashe. Tiantasha. Oyanta. Thank you.
Thank you. Irma?
Iminia neneshke ninia manana niene. Iminia nanana ninia ninia manana. Iane menena nashni nini manani. Imini ninia manina nanana. Ieshke menene manana ishkinia. Thank you.
Thank you. Reinhardt?
Yekaita laka makiataka, hayaki laka makiataka narakata, lahi halaka makiataka nyaku lakiatanaka, oyaka laka mata, kiyukunaka. Thank you.
Beautiful. I want to thank everyone for joining us this week. It's going to be the same time next week. Same link, exact same link it's every week. Same time, same place. If you'd like to join us, you can invite anybody. Everybody is welcome. And Victoria and Lydia, if you want to contact me, we'll get together regarding all of the stuff that's going on, the things that you're seeing, and we'll talk about that with Rick. We'll schedule some time, okay?
Deb, which time? When does it begin?
It begins at 11 a.m. East, my time, right? Our time.
Yeah.
It's Pacific time.
A Pacific time. Is
Yes.
that the same as Eastern time?
Eastern time, 1 o'clock Eastern time. Sorry.
Oh, no, I'm
2 o'clock.
Central
2
Europe.
o'clock Eastern time, 11, 12.
We're 3 o'clock.
Yeah, okay.
We're 3 hours difference from the Eastern time, so 2 o'clock Eastern time. Don't ask.
11,
By this time in the day, I'm buzzed by after 3 hours or 2 hours of doing this and the healing. So I'm just.
but you are talking about 11 o'clock Pacific time.
Yes.
Then I will use a converter.
Yes.
Yeah, it's easy for us. We in Europe, for Germany, for example.
Oh, Germany.
Yes, we have 8 p.m. 8 p.m. in the evening. It's our
Okay. Thank you, Reinhard. Thank you. I don't have to look at it. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm always looking at the converter, and it's a nice time for me. Sometimes it's the middle in the night.
Oh, and I do put that on the picture. I do put your time on the picture. So I'll add you to my Facebook page for Heal, Teach, Love, and then you'll see that time on there. And
okay, thank you very much.
okay, Rita.
Thank
you, everybody. Much love, and I'll see you in a week.
Thank you.
Hey, bye-bye.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Namaste.
Bye, Debs. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all. Thank you.